NFL players continued to kneel during the national anthem after President Trump's comments at an Alabama rally. Hey, everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. You can listen online at KFYO.com. Well, President Trump started a little bit of a firestorm, at least in the sports world. We've talked about before here on this podcast, but also on my show, the sports world and the political world combining. I think it's a horrible thing. I think sports and politics needs to be kept completely separate, because sports is supposed to be a place where people can go and escape a little bit. They don't need to be thinking about politics or the real world. They can just go in, enjoy a ball game, and then leave. And when they go back into the real world, they can be confronted with the politics of the day and North Korea and everything else. But no, not anymore. It is because of ESPN, Colin Kaepernick, players taking a knee, and now with President Trump weighing in on the issue, politics and sports is fully combined, and I'm not so sure that's a good thing, again, moving forward for the sports arena. But here's what happened. Over the weekend, President Trump was in Alabama, and he was giving a rousing speech, as he normally does, to his fans. And the president said, quote, "We're proud of our country. We respect our flag. Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, 'Get that son of a bitch off the field right now. He's fired.'" Well, of course, a lot of people in Trump's rally liked what Trump had to say. Trump also went on to Twitter the next day saying if a player wants the privilege of making millions of dollars in the NFL or other leagues, he or she should not be allowed to disrespect our great American flag or country, and should stand for the national anthem. If not, you're fired. Find something else to do. Well, a lot of people in the NFL, including some owners, had a problem with Trump's statements. Roger Goodell came out in defense of those who wanted to take a knee during the national anthem. Roger Goodell saying, how dare Donald Trump basically disrespect our league. You had some NFL owners who took offense at what the president had to say, including the owner of the New England Patriots, who's been a friend of President Trump. Well, here's the deal. A lot of fans happen to agree with Donald Trump. That's why no matter how you feel about this issue, whether or not Donald Trump should have gotten involved or not, the vast majority, I would say the vast majority of fans of the NFL actually agree with Trump. And they may not want the players fired, but they kind of agree with the sentiment, get the hell off the field if you're not going to salute the flag, if you're not going to honor America, if you're not going to honor this great country, which gives you the opportunity to make millions of dollars playing a game. Think about that. In really no other country can you find so many athletes who are making millions and millions of dollars playing a game that kids play for free. All right, but in America, you can take a knee and you can disrespect the national anthem and disrespect the flag, and it's perfectly fine with the NFL. Now, I'm going to go into a few different things here. One, I want to start with this whole issue of freedom of speech. Did Donald Trump violate the players' freedom of speech? Absolutely not. The First Amendment guarantees that the government cannot come in and censor you or silence you or throw you in jail because of what you say. You can be fired because of what you say. I'm on the radio. There are certain words that I cannot say. Now, I have freedom of speech, and I could say the F-bomb if I wanted to on the air, but I'll still get fired. Now, will the government lock me up and silence me for the rest of my life? No. So is it a violation of the First Amendment that I can't drop the F-bomb on the radio? No. It's just, well, one, it's stupid, but two, it's what the FCC and it's what the bosses say I can't say on the air. Number two, the NFL is not about freedom of expression or freedom of speech. They are taking sides in a political debate. Here's why I know this is true. Von Miller, Okay, you know Von Miller. He's a defensive player for the Denver Broncos. On Sunday, he was penalized for kind of joking around with a Buffalo Bills player when he did the fake, hey, I'm going to help you up, and then went, no, I don't think so. Yeah, Von Miller was penalized for that. He was just having fun. You can be penalized in the NFL, and when I say penalized, not only penalized, but you can also be fined in the NFL for taunting, a freedom of expression. In the NFL, you can be fined for wearing cleats honoring somebody else, wearing cleats that don't exactly go with the rest of what your team is wearing. In the NFL, you can be fined for excessive celebrations in the end zone. In the NFL, let's say you're the Dallas Cowboys and you wanted to wear a sticker honoring the lives of the Dallas police officers who were lost. You want to put that sticker on the back of your helmet. The NFL said, no, you can't do that. So don't tell me that the NFL is all about freedom of speech. They are not. They are taking sides in a political debate. Now, what happened on Sunday? NFL players, after Donald Trump went off about how these players should be thrown off the field, NFL players decided to take a knee all around the league. You had NFL players who took a knee. Many of them locked arms, what the president said he had no problem with, the players locking arms. But also you had players who decided not even to take the field during the national anthem. In fact, all players in the Seattle Seahawks game, the Seattle Seahawks versus the Tennessee Titans, the teams stayed in the locker rooms during the national anthem. They didn't even come outside during the national anthem. The Pittsburgh Steelers, almost every single player for the Pittsburgh Steelers stayed inside the locker room, except for Alejandro Villaneuva. He's a U.S. Army veteran and was the only Steelers player to come out and support the United States flag and the national anthem. He put his hand over his heart and saluted the flag. Good for you, Alejandro Villaneuva. Other players around the league continue to take a knee. Even players who were playing overseas in the Jacksonville Jaguars and Baltimore Ravens game took a knee. It was a sad display to see across the NFL. I hope my Dallas Cowboys won't do it on Monday. My hope is that they will stand and honor America, as we should all do. There is a time and a place to protest if the wrongs that you think are happening in this country. During the national anthem is not a time to do it. You stand and you honor that flag. You honor this country, which affords you the opportunity to make millions of dollars playing a game that kids play for absolutely free when they're outside. In my opinion, it was, again, a sad day for the NFL. Whether you agree with what Trump did or said, it doesn't matter. The NFL and many of its teams and many of its players played right into Trump's hands. The vast majority of fans don't want to see people taking a knee during the national anthem. In fact, you can go back and watch the Patriots broadcast and even reports from Colts fans, Patriots and Colts fans, who were booing their home team players for taking a knee and sitting during the national anthem. Taking a knee during the national anthem is not a winning issue for the NFL. It'll continue to drive down ratings as they continue to fall into the trap. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Instead, celebrate America. Celebrate the United States. Celebrate our national anthem. And if you want to protest the wrongs that you believe are out there, then go and do it on your own time. You're an NFL football player. I'm pretty sure you can find a microphone. Now, I will agree with one thing that Clay Travis had tweeted out about these protests. If you want to stay in the locker room and if the NFL decides let's redo things and be more like college football where all teams stay in the locker rooms before the national anthem, I think that's fine. Maybe we should go to that. But again, disrespecting the national anthem should not happen. Shame on those players who continue to do it, and kudos to those who stand up and salute the national anthem and our flag. Tune in to the Chad HD Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. News Talk, 95.1 FM, 790 a.m. KFYO. We'll have more to say about this on the Monday edition of the Chad HD Show. Tune in.